Because the only way you become smart is if you learn. Because of their own limiting beliefs that somebody could even think to be mad like that. What type of person gets mad because you want to learn? Only somebody who thinks they can't learn. Hey y'all, it's me again. And I wanted to make a quick video to talk about how something that I've noticed in the world, and I feel like it's another pandemic, is something that needs to stop immediately. A lot of people feel like learning stops as soon as they finish college or high school. And that is so strange because as humans, we are always learning, we are always evolving. I don't understand why people stop. But then I sat and thought to myself, I was like, self, why do people trip over learning new things, especially things like science, technology, math, things that people traditionally learn in school? Why do people trip over that? And I realized it's because a lot of people have, y'all know I have to fix myself. A lot of people have developed this really self-limiting belief that they are not smart enough to learn, which is the craziest thing to me because the only way you become smart is if you learn. So how are you not smart enough to learn? So I just wanted to make a video on how to deal with feeling like you're not smart enough. Here's my thing. You have to be open-minded. Stop putting limitations on yourself. Okay, that is, you see all the nerds that you dealt with in high school. Like, for example, my sister is a nerd. She's always been a nerd. First of all, she's naturally smart, especially when it comes to things like math. But also, the only reason, one of the two reasons why she was able to be ahead of me academically is because she never told herself that she couldn't. She never told herself that she couldn't grasp something. I feel like if it's harder for you to learn something, maybe you're neurodivergent or you have a disability or something, people often just give up on themselves and be like, I'm too dumb to learn this. And I see a lot of adults doing that, saying, oh, I want to do nursing, but I'm too dumb. I want to be, I don't know, I want to be in this field, but I'm too dumb to do it. Let me just stick to this job. And it's really toxic. And it's like you've been indoctrinated to think that you can't do anything but what you're currently doing. And you're failing yourself by that. You're not even failing yourself. You're failing your future children. You're failing everybody attached to you having that limited mindset. And I noticed a lot of people judge you for, in my experience, for wanting to learn more. Like, I'm really into math these days, and I don't care whether you guys like it or not. I'm going to keep posting videos about math. Yeah, I'm going to keep posting videos about math and the things that I'm learning because I genuinely enjoy it. To other people, it's like they've taken calculus before. So me learning calculus at 25, I've never taken a calculus class. The highest I've gone is pre-cal. So me learning calculus at 25 is like disturbing people's brains. Like,
why are you doing math for fun? Like, who does this? You think you can learn math?
I've literally encountered people who get mad because I think that I can learn math, because I think that I can do something if I set my mind to it. And it's because of their own limiting beliefs that somebody could even think to be mad like that. Like, who is mad? Like, what type of person gets mad because you want to learn? Only somebody who thinks they can't learn, or somebody who thinks they missed their own opportunity to learn. Be for real. Y'all, open y'all's minds up. If you want to do something, I don't care if you've always been bad at math or science, especially in this generation where we have technology to help us. We have ChatGPT, we have things that will turn our notes to podcasts, we have YouTube videos to help us. The sky is literally the limit. You will be doing yourself the biggest disservice if you didn't take advantage of those things. If I was to organize my message into like tips, I would say tip 1 is please stop being afraid of what you don't know. People have this aversion to things that they've traditionally found difficult, like for example, math or science, and they're afraid. This is why people get defensive when somebody realizes that they don't know something. If you don't know something, then you don't know something. All you have to do is learn it. Stop being afraid of the unknown. It's okay. Just explore it. It's okay to be curious, and I'm always going to encourage curiosity. That's my whole thing. 2, stop being embarrassed. Embarrassment is like an emotion I hardly feel. Don't get me wrong, there's some things that, that I will feel embarrassed about if it's that deep. But learning is not that deep enough to be embarrassed by. It's not embarrassing to want to pick up a book and learn Spanish. I have a Spanish book in front of me because I've had it in my house. If I decide I want to be extra fluent in Spanish at 25, I'm not going to find that embarrassing. I'm not going to find it embarrassing that I'm genuinely putting effort into it. I'm not going to find it embarrassing that I'm spending my Saturday night learning math because I'm really passionate about learning. Stop being embarrassed. You don't really have to tell people because people can be weird and people, you don't know, people are witches. However, that's me. That's what I like to do. Number 3. Guy, what did I say as number 3? Please don't resent other people for knowing something that you don't. I feel like that's also very discouraging for some people when they see people already experts at something that they're just learning. People tend to compare themselves and resent them. Stop. They've been working at this thing for longer than you have. Cool, they know more. Stop being afraid to be a baby at something. Stop being afraid to be bad at something. It's okay. Number 4, give yourself permission to be curious. Give yourself permission to learn, to explore like a baby. Like a baby. Those are the best people. When Leonardo da Vinci was doing it, that whole Enlightenment period, there were so many people who were learning things in polymaths, and now we regard them as geniuses. We don't do that to people now. We actually bash people for wanting to learn and explore greater and beyond what they're doing now, and it's a sickness, and I wish people would stop. But anyways, bump society, do whatever you want, and you be the change that you want to see. Like me. That's what I'm doing. That's what I plan to do. If I forgot anything, then I can make another video, but anyways, have a lovely week. Please subscribe if this was helpful and join my little agenda to take over the world with curiosity and making our lives better. Okay.